Hello, and welcome to another installation of. Sorry, Alrighty. Hello, and welcome to another installation of TechTalk. Yes, it is Friday. We are back. Hey, how are you guys?
Good, mate.
Good.
Awesome.
Good. Nice. Very exciting. Mikey Mike, what do we have on today?
Well, we're talking about laws of attraction. So when it comes to business and that sort of thing there, we're talking about what sort of a customers it could be attracting and what type of work could be attracting. Daniel's all suited and booted, and Josh is wearing some sort of outfit and glasses, and I'm sitting on a very attractive beach that's attracting people. And so I think there's a bit of a theme today, laws of attraction, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, laws of attraction, baby.
How does that apply to our industry? What are we talking about here?
Well, I guess business is kind of like life, isn't it? I mean, whatever the messages that you put out is what you can probably expect to get back, baby.
Nice. So like the kind of message like you're talking about like pickup lines sort of thing, or?
I think it's pretty clear just on the outside here, Daniel, that you and I are attracting two different types of clientele.
Absolutely.
And the same rules apply for business.
Yeah.
What you're putting out there in what you want.
What do you think Rock Up specialises in if you were to see the Rock Up group?
I expect you to rock up every day.
Well, look, our message in the industry and like how we like to keep it is that Rock Up Group, we do high-end floors and we do great mechanical polished concrete. We try and condense that as just that product that we sell. We want to be known for that. And at the same time, we also do our training side of things. So we have two tiers to the business, and that's what we focus on. It's not to say that we don't get 100 calls a week to do grind and seals or, overlays or anything like that. And it's great to be able to have the traction coming into the business, but there also are people out there that specialise in that and do that day to day and would have a much better opportunity delivering that to that client. And it's okay for Rock Up Group to say, look, no, that's not what we do, because we know what we do and our clients know what we do, and we try and simplify it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get customers quite often asking, or customers that call to ask, or customers that mention in passing when we're talking about their business and that sort of thing there, about that they have particular people in the industry that are friends of theirs, if you like, that if a customer of theirs needs a particular product offering that's not something that they specialise in their wheelhouse, if you like, that they'll get someone else, they'll subcontract someone in, a friend of their business that does specialise in that. And it's funny, I was just thinking, I know we were talking before, but I was just thinking that could even be a product offering that is in Warrnambool. It could be a place as well. It could be, distance or that sort of thing there, or something that just, it's not something you really specialise in, whether, working in that area or something like that, as well as obviously, product offering, whether it be polishing or, and Kurt, you beat me to it, but when you were talking about Rock Up, I was going to say, well, someone calls me and says, I need a grind and seal, you're probably not the person I'm going to ring, and that sort of thing there. But as I say, I know I've had people call myself and ask, do I know someone that can do this particular type of finish if it's not in their wheelhouse? And again, subcontracting them in because it is a steady, consistent client of theirs, and they don't want to let them down. They want to still deal with that client and look after them. So they're, it's really good to see that they're not going to, close enough is good enough, and we'll get in there and give it a go. So it's good.
Nice.
My question, Mike, is that, as good as the industry is at doing all the collaboration, how much of a distraction is it actually to the business? And as a brand, if we want to be the McDonald's of the industry, or if we want to be a high-end restaurant of the industry, how much are we watering down our brand to accommodate all of our customers' desires and that sort of stuff? Because if we don't focus heavily on what we do, we become a small takeaway brand, if you like, maybe only one store, because we've got so many different products trying to take care of every other customer that we actually never can scale up.
No, and I suppose that's a good point. And I suppose where I was coming from a little bit is that, if you did have your big consistent customer and it's the very odd occasion that something comes up, but as you're saying, if you're getting a fresh inquiry and that sort of thing there, 100%.
And that's basically the the point that we're trying to get off is, if this is where you are at today, if you're a small sandwich shop but you want to be the next McDonald's, you're going to have to be really realistic about the staff that you're hiring today, what the skill sets are, what systems and processes that you're putting in place, and what the message is out to the marketplace about your little sandwich shop. You know, from every touch point, from the signage out the front to what the message is to the clientele, to the experience that they have inside. Because if you're thinking that you're going to be the next fast food chain nationally, and people have got to wait 25 minutes for a sandwich, guess what? There is no alignment.
So I'm not calling McDonald's to book a seating for 20 for a Christmas dinner. Is that what you're saying?
They won't even try to accommodate.
Nah. Yeah, it's a really good point, gentlemen, because when we have people out there, for example, we're coming into a very busy time of the year, people are, they're doing so many different things like we just mentioned, and they're spending their time at a lower end product that they're not making as much margin on, right? And they're basically in their head, they would love to do only polishing. So they know it's a high margin product, it's premium, that kind of clientele I want to attract. I guess the question is, how do I make myself more attractive to the market to win more of that kind of work?
All comes down to the message that we're putting out to what we get back.
Like Josh said, it's about sending the right message, but also you want to be specializing in a certain area. For example, Kurt, mechanically polished concrete, you mentioned it before, that's what you specialize in. Now, specializing in one area, being really good at it, also in an industry where there's no school for it, makes it much easier to train the staff that we do have. So imagine picking up all these different types of jobs, whether it be coatings, polished concrete, overlays, self-levelers. Your education for the next employee that comes on board just grows and grows and grows. And what does that mean for your business? It's more resources, more time spending on upskilling this new team member instead of really focusing on what you're really good at and delivering it. So in return, although it might be great to pick up a job for this particular new work for your business, but in the long run, it's actually costing you more money. And so, yeah, it's really important to really hone in.
And we see this quite often, and this is the kind of feedback I'm getting from a lot of contractors as well, is there's an epoxy company now doing concrete polishing, but then you've got a concrete polisher then goes out and quotes that same job. And then I said, basically, do you want an epoxy guy doing your floor? Because I'm polished concrete. This is what I'm selling. He sells epoxy, but he does polished concrete. This is my bread and butter 90% of the time. He does maybe 20% polishing. So it's a sales tool as well. How you market yourself.
I wouldn't overcomplicate these products. I mean, we've all been, especially in America, we've all been into a restaurant where you pick up a menu and you've got 1,000 things on the item. Yep. All right, you straight away know that that's going to be just average, because the chefs and the production line have got so many products to work with in such a tight time frame to still be able to get those meals out within 30 minutes. All right, so you know your expectations when you go in there. You go to there's a little place around the corner from our factory, a sandwich shop, a sandwich van. He's got 5 products that he executes time and time again. And it's simple, it's out in 10 minutes, and that's all he does. He just executes those 5 products. So the more products that you're offering, the harder it is, like what you were saying, Milan. It's harder to manage on so many different levels within the business. We've always said it. It's okay to say no. All right? But it's
fantastic to say no.
It's also even greater when you can say no, but I have a solution for you with other contractors and other people that specialize in that. So, yeah.
Because we know exactly what they do.
Exactly.
Do well.
And people love that.
Yeah, well, it was the same when I owned my hairdressing business. We put a certain market message out there. We attracted a certain
buzz cuts.
No, it was not buzz cuts. It was Silenko Hair Studio. And Silenko Hair Studio offered a really professional service that was always on time. If your appointment was at 11 o'clock, you got started at 11 o'clock. And, it's just about the consistency, always being on time and basically being booked out 3 or 4, 6 months in advance, that people knew they had to book to get an appointment. So it's just setting that in stone, and you teach your customers.
So I wouldn't go
time,
I wouldn't go into that salon and ask for like a wax, like a sack back and wax. You know, like what would be?
Why not? Why not, Kurt?
He might take you around the back and do a special one.
I'm just saying. It's just on the top of my mind. I just need to clean up.
The same thing can be said though, Daniel. I mean, you use that as an example as one end of the market, but the same thing could be applied to buzz cuts if you like. All right.
Absolutely.
The message to the market should be that it's quick and it's cheap. All right. High turnover, no other expectation. And you go there, you're not going to get that same experience. And you know what? That's fine. There is a market sector for either, and there is a huge clientele for both.
Exactly.
But trying to be both sends a really muddy message to the marketplace. You might find that you're constantly struggling to separate the two.
Hey, I think this is a great topic, guys. I think it's important to how you market yourself, what you attract, and what you want to keep yourself busy with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of you guys starting out, they might be taking on all of these jobs, and then later down the track, they forget to fall out of the habit and they don't really focus on one thing. So, very important.
Yeah. I just wanted to quickly pull out the winner for today's Tech Talk as well. Do you mind?
Drum roll.
It's actually... Sorry, it's stuck. All right.
Really important message today, guys. Really focus on what your business message is and try and attract the right customer based on the message you are sending. So don't be the jack of all trades and do be a master of one. Until next week, gentlemen. That was a great topic and looking forward to next week.
Cool.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Thank you so much. Great to see you all again.
See y'all.
Still like these glasses better.
Those are better glasses.
See y'all. See y'all.